In the heart of a bustling city, a young man named Ben Harper sat on a park bench, his mind racing with thoughts of failure. Despite his hard work and ambition, life wasn't unfolding the way he'd hoped. The weight of his impatience grew heavier each day. Lost in his frustration, Ben didn't notice the elderly man who quietly sat down beside him. Mr. Samuel Green, a man of 75 years, radiated calm. Without a word, he began feeding the birds, as though the chaos of the world couldn't touch him. Intrigued by the old man's serenity, Ben asked, "How can you be so peaceful when everything feels like it's falling apart?" Mr. Green chuckled softly, "Life is like feeding these birds, you can't rush it. You have to be still, patient, and let things come to you." Ben visited Mr. Green in the park regularly after that day. With each conversation, the elder's wisdom began to plant seeds of change in Ben's heart. Mr. Green spoke of patience, not as waiting idly, but as appreciating the time it takes for good things to grow. One afternoon, Mr. Green shared a story from his past. "I once started a business, but it took years before I saw any success. Every failure felt like a brick wall, but I kept going. Perseverance isn't about never falling, it's about always getting back up." As Mr. Green told his story, Ben realized that his own struggles weren't roadblocks, they were stepping stones. "Maybe I've been looking at life all wrong," Ben thought. "Maybe it's not about speed but about resilience." One day, as they walked through the park, Mr. Green stopped to admire a blooming flower. He turned to Ben and said, "We chase so many big dreams that we forget to notice the beauty in front of us. Life's greatest joys are often the simplest." After weeks of reflection, Ben shared some good news with Mr. Green. He had finally landed the job he had been working toward. "I used to think success was about speed," Ben said, "but now I know it's about patience and enjoying the journey." Before they parted ways for the last time, Mr. Green left Ben with one final piece of wisdom: remember, life isn't just about reaching the destination. It's about who you become along the way. Ben watched the elder disappear into the distance, feeling a deep sense of gratitude. The lessons Mr. Green had shared would guide him through life, reminding him to be patient, to persevere, and to find joy in every simple moment. Ben realized that true wisdom comes from embracing patience and finding joy in every moment. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share it with someone who could use a little inspiration today.